Welcome to Still Dripping Happy Hour.
Welcome to episode 121 of the Still Dripping Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. On the move tonight, we got Hayes. Holla.
I was muted.
Yep.
I'm sorry. 121 episodes.
121 episodes. Yep.
I feel like I've been gone for ages, even though I made a really small cameo last week. Good
Yeah, I
grief.
forgot about that.
I'm here. Landon
There we
says
go.
he's coming. We'll see what happens.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
We'll see. I think he's been pretty consistent, I feel like, lately. So
He has.
once school got out for him, I think he turned the corner.
That's a host with him.
Well, like we said, episode 121. Before we get into it, go follow us. Instagram at StillDrippingTN. Go to YouTube, subscribe, like this video. We got
Tell your
slides
friends.
again. We got the pictures ready for YouTube today.
Hey,
So
except
we
the
don't have
Austin Reed
everything.
signature shoe. Except
we
for the Austin
we
Reed
don't
signature
have
shoe.
that one. But what is it? It's like Rigor.
I have no clue.
Is the brand name?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
You have a couple good playoff games, you get a signature shoe. That's
Hey,
where
it's
we're
pretty
at in
cold. Yeah.
society.
I mean, why not? You know?
Hey, I need you to do me a favor, Mason.
Yeah. What's that?
So I had to get a new phone.
Okay.
My phone was
Is it
4 or
an
5
iPhone?
years old. No, I don't know.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a crap. I'm not doing that. We won't get into all of that. Well, I can if you want me to.
No.
But got a new phone for the first time in 4 or 5 years, and it logged me out of everything, and I can't get back into the Still Dripping Instagram.
All right.
Can you chat me
Yeah.
the Still
Oh,
Dripping Instagram?
I'll do that. Right.
Because I
now.
can't. I thought I had it right, and I was like, "What?
I think this is it.
This is really bad
I
radio."
don't know if
guys.
there's an exclamation point or not.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was typing in. Add account. Log into existing account. Hold up, guys. I gotta do this.
This is lovely, lovely podcasting.
Is it our email address? Is the
I think you can just type in Still Dripping TN for the username.
all right? Sorry, guys, but this is. I've been wanting to text you this, and we're talking. But when I can't remember where I was in Florida, and I wanted to take a picture and post something I saw, and I was like, "Crap, I can't even get into the Instagram." I'm in. Yay, that was it. That's
Very
correct.
nice. Perfect.
Yay!
All right.
I'm gonna post something.
Your segment for boring Instagram talk about
Sorry,
passwords.
guys.
So with that, how was your trip to Florida? Anything exciting? You and 9
guys,
teenage
look at
boys.
this. So my oldest child graduated from high school, so that tells you how old I am. And he and all his buddies wanted to go on a senior trip, and they were going to do it without any adults. And in theory, I was totally fine with that, honestly. Really good kids, all church kids. But when I heard their idea was to go to Panama City in the summer, and they wanted to snorkel and scuba dive. And I was like, hey, I know no other parents are going to let you guys do this. So I asked my son, and we have a really great relationship, and it's all good. And hey, Landon, yay. I have a great relationship with all his buddies. And so I was like, I know I'm the dad that if I inserted myself into that conversation, they would all love it. They would be totally fine with it. And it would be really dope. And the other parents agreed. And they were like, you'd really do that? And I said, yeah, I'd really do that. So we ended up canoeing and kayaking on it. Landon, you would have loved it. Man, I got to show you this video. Did you see Evan Richardson's free shout out? He's got have you seen Evan Richardson's video of us in the river?
I don't think so. I thought you were going to say, have you seen Evan Richardson's tattoo?
He does
That's
not.
really what I wanted you to say.
I gave him a tattoo. Oh,
Landon, you sound like a
you're
chipmunk again.
Ugh. Unplug that junk. So anyway, we're kayaking in this river that's called Crystal River. Free freaking shout out. Go to Crystal River, Florida. It's a place called Wiki Wachi Gardens. And it's a place that everybody ever needs to go to. No crap. And we kayaked and we swam with manatees. Landon is still being stupid. My dad decided to come. So it was me and my dad and 9 teenage boys. And this is gonna be really bad radio, but nonetheless, I'm gonna show this video that is on his Instagram. So this is my dad on the front of a kayak. This is a huge manatee that's like as big as a refrigerator. He's got a GoPro. Do you see this?
Holy moly!
So
that's incredible.
We swim with this pod of manatees. So when this is over, my dad.
What is a manatee?
It's a sea cow. It's like a seal and a walrus mix without big teeth, like the big tusks. They're really gentle. They're herbivores, so they're not meat eaters. They have these little little flippers, but they have this massive tail that's like a whale's tail. So we're sitting there, and it's just me and my dad. This was the day before this was middle of last week. And so I'm paddling, and all of a sudden it's just me and him and these manatees. And we stop, and he starts bawling, crying, crying, sobbing. And he looks back at me, and he like grabs my leg, and he was like, I can't believe you gave me this experience. This is one of the best experiences of my whole life. And I was like, wow. Okay.
That's awesome.
It was great. I mean, on top of the fact that it was just a great trip, man. The kids were great. It ended up working out because we didn't go to a party city. We went to chill places. We went to this old retirement. So another free shout out. If you ever go to Florida, go to a place called Anna Maria. It's north of Sarasota. It's north of Siesta Key. It's a retirement community. So if you're into that kind of thing and you want to go to the coast and you want to go to something beautiful, but it's not party, I'm not trying to do that. And it's perfect for that. And so we had a blast, man. It was a great time. Yeah, it was me and my dad and 9 teenage boys, but it was so great. I'm sorry, awesome. That was a long story.
No, that was fantastic. We didn't say it before, but that was definitely a more than sneakers moment. So thank you for sharing that. It's beautiful. Landon, we get that audio checked out? Nope. Whatever you did last time, that microphone cord is junky.
I don't think it's the AirPods. Yeah, log off and log back on. It's something in your voice over IP, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not very technical. Just don't talk. Don't talk.
Just mute him.
Well, yeah, mute him.
If you have something to say, just comment, and then we'll.
Yeah, sign language. This is for the ESL. We've never done ESL.
Oh, we haven't. You know all of ESL, right?
All I can do is the number. I know something like this is fire. I know some stuff. Help. Thank you. All
right, mic check, Landon. Adversity.
Try it.
He's scared. No. Go get the mic. Go get the mic now.
Go get the mic. Just don't talk. Stop talking. Mute him again.
This is going to be a fun episode. You can just private chat, and then we'll say what you want to say.
Should. Yeah, you should do that. I'm trying to think of anything sneakers related happened on my trip. There were a lot of the kids I'm just chewing up. I'm just giving us content since Landon's computer's.
Oh, you're fine. We can go. He's going to bed.
He did? Oh crap. Go to bed, Landon. So
all right.
I'm not shy about the things that I wear, especially in situations like that. So a lot of these kids were shocked that I had Supreme underwear, Supreme swimming trunks, Louis Vuitton swimming trunks. Like every day I had a new basketball jersey on, and a lot of the kids were like, "I can't believe that you're this." They know me pretty well, most of his friends, but usually they see me at church or they see me around the house. That was funny. I mean, it was just funny that they were pretty surprised that I was dripped on the river.
Dripped on the river. That's a
because I'm wearing it
right there.
Because I'm wearing all my stuff. I'm like, I bought it to wear it. I'm going to wear it.
Don't mind that. Well, with that, let's just jump inside the box.
What's inside the box?
That's my shoe in the box.
All right, Hayes. We've talked about these before. We're gonna start off with the A Ma Maniére Jordan 5s, and they made a switch up on us. So we had talked about the light bone pair, which was pretty much a white and maroon, but now they're changing it to, I think they're calling this photon dust, but it's like a more of a blue with the white for A Ma Maniére, a different take than we've seen normally, but still aged. It's just got almost like a periwinkle shark tooth and Nike Air on the back. Do you like these more or less than the white and maroon?
Let's start with the bottom right, and the bottom right are really pretty. I had some infrared 5s for a long time. I sold them because I wasn't wearing them a whole lot. This is a pair of 5s. I don't have any other 5s right now. Big and clunky. They're hard to pull off, in my opinion. Same with 6s, like 5s and 6s. I love 5s and 6s, but I don't like to wear them. But this bottom right pair is really dope. I like the top. I like them okay. So here's the issue I have with this shoe is that, number one, the leather is going to be the plasticky 5 leather that I hate. This is why I had some grapes. I love the grapes, got rid of them because the leather is terrible. It's like this plastic leather that does not do very well. That's what this looks like to me. That's where I go. The other part to this, and this, I could catch some flack for this. The OG Infrared 5 has this black sole, right? It's the midsole. It's black. I don't like the black. I never have, even on the OG. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what color else you would make it. I know it's classic and yada, yada, yada. I like the black model of this shoe way more than I do the white for those reasons.
Yeah. I can't tell from the pictures if this is all like really, really light gray shoe or a white.
Oh, I didn't even think about that because the eyelets are really, really white. So maybe they're a different color.
Stark white. And I don't know if that makes it better. I don't think it does, whether it's white or slightly gray. I like the blue. I like the blue color.
That's not bad.
Probably wouldn't wear either of these, to be honest. Yeah. All right, here's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I like it because it's a little different.
If this messes up, I don't know.
We're good.
I'm on my phone.
No, you're in.
I'm not even using my mic. I'm using these AirPods in it. I'm just sober right now.
It's those crappy computers, Connor.
But wait a second. In all the things to be stressed about in the whole wide world, it dang sure shouldn't be this. You need to use your energy on something else. Because we just chilling, bro. Okay?
That's fair. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this next shoe, we've asked for different colorways, and we finally got it. So now we have to properly judge the Luka 2.
Oh, God.
This is funky. This is funky. The underlay is real funky. This is the Quay 54.
Okay.
Quay. They're always funky, the Jordan models of those. So given that, we do get it's a lighter color. It's not the bruise colorway that we got, the black and purples. I personally, I like this shoe. I don't like this whatever is going on here.
Boomerang. It's the boomerang.
Well,
I don't like the boomerang either.
The boomerang is funky, but I'm just saying
like
the
Air
pattern.
Monarch on a global study trip during fall semester sophomore year and came back and felt like they were cultured. That's what this feels like.
Oh, wow. Oh. So this is cultural appropriation, is that what you're saying? Especially since Luka Doncic is not black.
Yeah. What are they trying to do here with these colors?
Here's what it reminds me of. Let me find it.
This is a funky looking colors.
It reminds me of the Air Raid, Live Together, Play Together.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Let me just find a quick picture.
The Dikembe Mutombo
on the
ones.
side.
This shoe, Bad Radio. That's what it reminds me of.
I knew exactly what you were talking about when you said Air Raid.
So I don't like that shoe, so I don't like this shoe. Now the model,
itself.
He went Jason Tatum, but I don't like the tongue thing. I don't like this. Is it supposed to be a swoosh? Is that what we're going for here? You know?
For what?
In some way? Like this.
I don't see any swoosh.
No. It says
the laces.
Look. No, I'm talking about the big boomerang looking thing on the side. It's swooshes ish.
I don't know. I don't see swoosh
Why
on
is there
it.
a hang tag on the front?
I said ish. Wait a second. I'm saying ish. I'm not saying like, but it's the shape, right? It's
a little bit. I like the boomerang better. Definitely a boomerang. This to me looks like this is like a Seinfeld shoe. It's like one of those big clunky 90s trainers that maybe that's because it's a lot of white. And I think that's where you're getting at, Landon, with the Monarch. Because strong Monarch vibes on this. I still can't see myself wearing any colorway of this on the basketball court. Definitely not off the basketball court.
This is a step down from the Luka one, which I thought was a solid effort.
I think in the next 3 months or so, I will be purchasing at least to try on a pair of Lukas. So
it's not going to be
with that Safari colorway. No, the Luka ones, not the twos.
The ones are dope, man. The ones are solid.
I like the ones. So, any final comments on this one? I guess we'll move on then. Let's see what's next. Some Saucony.
Oh my gosh.
Color Plus. A lot. It's interesting that these are Color Plus and there is no color other than browns, nudes and browns on this one. I couldn't tell if this was fur or not, but it's an interesting take on a company that is not in the streetwear news a lot.
This little eye looking thing below the logo, whatever, I don't know what they call their logo. This little
name it.
White looking, it looks like a seal, so I'll go.
I was thinking that like an edamame.
We're close.
It looks like
Snap pea. Snap pea.
Okay, so below to the right-ish of the snap pea, that white panel looking thing, is that cloth or is that see-through?
I think it's cloth.
Okay,
it's the same color as the other littles.
Okay, well at least it's not see-through. So there's no way in heck I'm buying these ever wearing them. But good try. I like the brown. I'm a brown guy. Shoe. I'm not a Saucony. I'm not a what? What are you laughing at?
I'm a brown guy.
I'm a brown shoe guy.
Oh, keep going. You can keep going.
No, that's all I got, man. These are hideous. Why did you put these on a slide?
How are these any different than the brown bag specials that you have?
Way different. Those aren't even close. This fly knit material or whatever Adidas called, and it's not even close to this shoe. That's a bad
I would agree that it's not close to this shoe. But I was just wondering what they're trying to do here. I don't know. I guess this is a collab. I'm not sure. There's just It's popped up, and so I put it on the slides. It's something that you probably, if you listen to any other sneaker podcast, they're probably not looking at this shoe. I was just very curious on, is this a basketball material on the seal or Snap P logo? It looks like a basketball, right?
It's got some texture, no doubt.
There's a lot of different textures on this. The sole reminds me of a Yeezy.
The Wave Runner ish.
Yeah, the Wave Runner.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think I'll say this. Look, for Saucony, this is a good try.
It's not bad. Yeah, I agree.
Good try.
I could see myself without the color on the back. That really screws it up for me. But other than that, I think it's a good try. We'll give them their props.
How much closer are you to being or having a pair of shoes that's not a Nike or Jordan after seeing this shoe?
Well, my birthday is this week, so I just got some birthday money. So we'll see. I've been slowly selling on eBay. Not a ton. I need to put a lot more up, but
it's been to slow down.
Yeah. I dropped down on that. So we're still inching along. I think I'm fairly close. I would give it give me 6 months. I think it'll be shorter than that.
Have you decided?
I think I have. I just got to find some on eBay, but I don't want to release it in case I change my mind.
Oh man, really?
I'll let you know.
Are you up for suggestions?
Sure. It's not going to be a New Balance.
Don't push it, Hayes. Come on, man.
Okay, we don't need to force this.
This is not the hottest sneaker brand in the game right now. That's fine.
There's no way he would do that. Yes. No. He's saying Saucony, not Saucony, Solomon. That's what he's referring to, right? The hottest sneaker in the game right now, according to your opinion. This game is so crap right now. Like, let's talk. This is just I can't believe our topic has gone this sideways so quickly. It's so slow. Same with music. Oh my gosh, the music game just needs a kick in the butt. Like, it sucks. Music sucks right now. Shoes sucks right now.
All right. Well,
housing market doesn't suck. Cards are great. Oh, Landon fell off.
Landon dropped off again. Hopefully he comes back. But I've got a shoe that is in my wheelhouse. Always will be. Air Max 90 in a terracotta and brown colorway. I know you're gonna say black and brown.
This is a horrible color.
I love
you feeling this.
Not the only thing is the black, and maybe I could get past it. But I love the brown and the pink.
But the black is really prevalent and horrible.
The black is it looms very large.
It's an easy pass for me, Landon.
I switched to my computer.
You're back.
Good.
You're good.
You're great.
Let's go. I'm with Mason. The black throws it off for me. With the bright white with Hayes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's just too much of a contrast with the black.
That's fair. That's fair. I love the salmon color. It still might pull me in on these. But yeah,
you're not gonna wear these. It's too. You aren't.
Dude,
that's a waste.
Hear me out. If you hit that black with a Mariner blue, this would be a good shoe.
Like the navy, or you're talking about the green color, the teal? Okay.
Yeah.
If you hit this with anything but black, it's going to be good. The brown,
that's probably true.
It is like the brown with the black it's just not working.
Look, speaking of brown colorways, I had this in slated later for the show. I'm totally changing topics now. I don't remember seeing this shoe come out, and we talked about this model for a long time. I don't remember seeing this. It's called
that's the one I have, buddy.
No,
Nashville
you have the maroon. You have the maroon one. This is like a leather, a brown leather. The maroon collar, but it's called like dark russet or something.
That's almost identical to the ones I had that the Nashville man customized.
I agree. I had to look these up because I saw them on StockX and they weren't like crazy expensive. And I was like, wait, that's a leather? I don't remember y'all. So y'all don't remember this coming out then either. Because I only remember we had all white came out last, the orange and the blue, and the maroon and the black. Those are 5 that I got, not 6. So apparently these came out.
Wow, these are hideous. But
You don't like these?
no, but the ones I have are hideous. That's why I had him touch them up because they're not a good shoe.
I don't mind these except for the silver around the swoosh.
Agreed.
It's like a metallic silver around the swoosh. But I think I could get past that. I really do think I do. And so these are not bad in my opinion. I like these. Still probably, I think they would be second or third. They would be tied with the black ones, in my opinion. But
Okay.
So neither of y'all remember these coming out either. Then
No.
I'm not an idiot. Okay.
I still haven't worn my Nashville man Patas, and I'm also sitting on the Cortez Sakai's.
You've been sitting on those for a long time.
I have, but they've gone down, and I thought they were going to go back up because that's how this always goes. Because I don't like them, but I would love to wear one of the 2 of those. It's probably going to be these, right? Probably.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
I think this coming week I was gonna do it for Father's Day, but we were a little short on time getting to church, so I didn't have time to lace them up. But I think I'm gonna undead stock the Chicago ones soon. Yeah, not the breads yet. The breads I gotta clean because they got all that crystal dust on it.
But which one are you talking about then?
The ones that came out last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Chicago's. What did they call them? Lost and Found.
Lost and Found.
Yeah. So we'll see. I did have a question with those. I was struggling with colored laces. Do you feel like a Chicago has to have black laces?
Yes.
Or are you a fan of the whites? No white laces?
No.
I see. So here was my thought. I thought the tongue on the Lost and Found. The tongue on the Lost and Found is a cream color, like an off-white, because it's supposed to be aged. And that's why I didn't go with white. But I thought white might look better. But in terms of a history thing, the only thought was black.
That's why you have to go black.
Right. I'm not disagreeing with you. But if they had a cream colored lace in the box, I would have been putting the off-white laces on there.
Do they have red? See, I didn't get those.
No,
Rooted, man. Rooted said they had me and they screwed me. Rooted.
Oh,
Wrong.
never get Agent Paco.
Oh, we gotta have Paco on this podcast.
Yeah.
I talked to him about that. He will be a guest.
All right. Okay. All right. And last one I've got for sneakers news is right here. The newest Spider-Man Jordan 1. This is what, the fourth one? Third one?
Third one and the best one. Oh my gosh.
This is the best one?
This is it. Wow.
You are kidding. You are kidding. It's got
There's so much room for activities. So much room for activities.
You have a fanny pack and a weed pouch.
It's a utility pouch. It's like the cargo pants of shoes.
Yeah, and we said those were not cool a long time ago.
Does this pouch come off? Like, can you take it off at all?
Yeah, it comes off.
What's
How?
underneath?
Yeah, how does it come off?
A
It looks like
swoosh?
it's sewn into. Well, it looks like it's sewn in up here on the.
Yeah, the one on
collar.
the back looks like it comes off, but the one
I
on the
don't think the
side
ones
does
on the
not.
sides come off.
Landon,
They're
you need to get
sewn
a
in.
pair. I think these are friends and family only, right?
Are you serious? Don't tease me like that. They're purple
I
too.
think
These are
Best color.
friends and suck. These suck. This is.
they come. Hey, Hayes, this might change your mind. They come with, I think, 3 pairs of additional laces,
Oh, great.
some purple
Still sucks. It
and
doesn't
pink.
change the fact that they got 3 scrotums attached to it. What are we gonna do with this Spider-Man shoe? Let's attach 3 foreskins. What sense does that make?
You
None.
can put the extra laces in the pockets and switch out laces mid-wear.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Just
Mid-wear. How long would that take?
Just move your vape pen over in your dime bag and throw on some white laces. This is a stupid idea for a stupid shoe. This is stupid.
Somebody educate me. Like, okay, one, the
Why are they
suede.
purple?
Why are they all suede?
Why are
I was
they
going to ask
purple?
why they were purple too. I don't understand. Purple and
Spider-Man.
pink is not Spider-Man. We've gone way too far.
Yeah, we've gone way too far. Yeah.
Some would say, have we gone far enough?
Yeah. This is one of those. I think this is a Batman quote, so it might be shamed for this. But I think Batman said, "You either die a hero, or you live long enough to become a villain." This shoe has officially lived long enough to
That's
be
great-
hated by everybody.
Yes.
Not me.
Only because it's purple. If it wasn't purple, you would.
Nah,
not
man,
care
the
about
pockets
this.
are awesome.
It would only be cool if you could cut these scrotums off and underneath it was something dope. Just like cutting your penis off
Stop.
and becoming a woman.
Stop.
It would make sense it would make sense.
Just we're gonna mute Hayes for a second there, and
I don't support.
I'm done.
That was said in the last 5 minutes.
All right,
That was only like 20 seconds.
I do appreciate not Hayes at all, but Landon finally coming. I feel like Landon's been on a roller coaster, and we couldn't guess what he was going to say. But I think getting that pop-up camper, I think that brought you back to your utilityness. What am I looking for? The ultimate
survival
utilization of a shoe.
Utilitarian.
Utilitarian.
Landon,
There we go.
Have you talked about the pop-up camper on the
Oh, we
podcast?
got a long story last
you
week.
missed it.
Oh,
It was
shoot.
wonderful.
I'll go back and listen, so don't repeat yourself. But
This
When's
week I
the
was going
next-
to go on a rant about the broken healthcare system in the United States, but we'll wait on that.
Mm. Okay.
Can I say something? Since Landon, closely related.
Hey,
I didn't get this much detail in my story that I told, but when I was staying on the river in Florida last week, stayed in a double wide trailer with 11 people. 11 people in a double wide trailer. I had
Who's
4
double
air
wide?
mattress. So I rented it off VRBO.
you can rent double wides. What? What? That
I've done it twice now. It's the same place I stayed in 2
you
times.
know they were cooking meth in that the day before.
I was
you
cooking
rolled up.
meth in it. I cooked
Oh
meth
my
in it.
gosh,
All those teenagers, I was
that
like,
is
hey
the
guys,
shadiest thing
hey.
ever.
hand me the kitty litter. I got a light bulb and some the tops of matches, and like, let's do this right now. They were all hammered, and I was just swimming out in the ocean.
Where did everyone sleep?
Air mattresses.
Wow.
It was a 3-bedroom double wide. So there's like a bedroom that had 2 beds that me and my dad slept in. You missed the story. There was a queen bed that 2 kids slept in, teenagers slept in, no homo. We had another room with the queen bed with 2 kids in it, and then everybody else was on mattresses, like air mattresses that I pumped up.
How nice was this double wide?
Not, but it was location. You walked out your back door. You're on this river that's as clear as tap water. Manatees swimming all around you. It was sick. Location.
Of an RV park, or was it just sitting on the river?
It's sitting on the river. It is. Wiki Wachi Gardens is a hard place to describe because you've got you'll have a double wide trailer, and then you'll have a crazy mansion, 4,000 square feet, and then you'll have a double wide, and then you'll have a single trailer, and then you'll have. It's a very weird place, I would say, at least from a where you stay standpoint.
How did you come upon deciding this is where I'm going to take a van
Because it's
full
on
of
a river.
high school kids?
Did you miss this?
You drove to Florida to go see a river?
Landon, did you miss what I said earlier?
Yeah, I don't think he was on. He
Landon,
wasn't
I gotta
on.
just send you the video of what we did.
You
You're not
were-
gonna understand it.
You're less than a 3-hour drive to the Mississippi River, the greatest, strongest stream of water in the continental United States, and
So,
you drove.
again, I hate to reiterate and
to
play
Florida
this
for
two
river.
times, but this is why we went to this place. This water is like the clearest water that you can find in the United States.
Have you been to the Cumberland River?
Here's manatees, like that's right off the dock we're on. Here's me and my dad. Look how clear this water is. That's a manatee right there. He has a GoPro. Can you do that in the Mississippi River? Can you do that right there? Can you do that in the Mississippi River, Landon? Landon, can you do that in the Mississippi River? Is the Mississippi River that clear?
Is this salt water or is this fresh water?
It's back. It goes into the Gulf. So it's a hybrid. It's a backwater.
It's hybrid water.
But tell me that. Can you see a manatee like that in the Mississippi River? Can you do that with a GoPro?
That thing is huge.
That's some George Santos water, if I've ever seen it.
Can you mean DeSantis?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Listen, what part of Florida?
North of Tampa. It's called Weeki Wachee Gardens. You must go. You must go. As a father to another father, you must take your children when they get a little bit older, probably, and you must go to that place, and you'll poop your pants.
Oh, then the water won't be clear.
Well, yes, it will be because the salt cleans the poop up.
I thought you said it was a hybrid.
It's got salt in it. It's not fresh. It's got manatees in it. You just saw. You saw the receipts.
How did you get back to your double wide after the river took you down to the Gulf
Kayaks.
of Mexico?
We kayaked and canoed.
And then you went back upstream?
It's only a mile and a half from our place to the Gulf.
Yeah, how did you get back after you kayaked?
Kayaking. We kayaked back.
Upstream?
Yes, upstream. Okay, listen. Did you get my text when I said I hurt my foot because I jumped off a 25-foot tree into the... You get that text?
Yeah, we saw that one.
That's the river. I have a video. Like, it's clear as tap water. It's crazy.
Does it not have a current?
It has a little bit of a current, yes.
So, like, going upstream, that was difficult.
It took some effort. It wasn't difficult, I would say, but it took effort.
Was the water less clear going back upstream?
No, it's that clear the whole time. As clear as what I just showed you in that video. It's like tap water. Crystal River is what it's called.
All right. I'm going to book my double wide right now.
It's cheap.
I might take
And
my
it's
pop up and just throw it in the water.
You should. They've got spots all over there for pop-ups.
Okay, that's actually really awesome.
I think we should have
really awesome.
I think we should have a podcast trip to in the pop-up.
You guys, listen.
We can record in the pop-up.
That's great. Let's do that. Listen, I'm telling you, it's a hidden gem. Is Crystal River, Florida. It's a hidden. You hear double wide trailer, and you're like, "Oh man, it's a dump," and it is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in the United States.
Here's the make or break for me. What were the people that were around you like?
Very red, very white trash.
So they did not enhance the experience.
It didn't matter. Like, you're swimming with freaking manatees. Who cares?
Yeah, I care if I'm surrounded by less than desirable people.
That's what
I can
okay.
care.
Let me go back.
Less than
There is a
people.
there is a consistent smell of marijuana,
There it is.
and you have the chance to run into a domestic dispute. I have 2 times out of the 5 trips I've gone on. And
There it
I'm
is.
saying
Here
you
it
should
is.
not go with your kids the age they are because it's a lot of work. Like when
Like
you get
dealing with the people.
No. Like it's a lot of work with the paddling. Like you got a current. To your point,
I own kayaks. That's why
I know it's not for the faint of heart, and I think you could pull it off because you're tough and you're a real man. I think you should do it.
This guy
sounds like the perfect place for a.
It's
for a
amazing.
podcast.
It's an amazing place for a person that's up for an adventure, and you would love it. You would poop.
Where'd you get the kayaks?
They have them at the house that we rented. It's the third time I've used this house. VRBO.
They had 11 kayaks at this house.
Let me say this: they have room for 6 people, and I didn't tell them I had 11. But they had plenty of kayaks and canoes for all of us. Turns out it worked out.
Okay. Very interesting.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
We talked way too much about that.
That's all we had for Inside the Box.
Enough.
Y'all want a cheap, dope vacation? You need to go to Weeki Gardens in Florida. It's a awesome experience.
Okay. Very, very nice. Free advertisement there.
Free.
All right. I'm pulling up. Hayes, you sent some stuff to the Instagram.
Oh, hey, wait. We gotta do the Austin Reeves. We have to.
Okay, go for it.
Look,
Flash it up there.
I'm not a huge Austin Reeves guy. I don't know anybody that is, and I don't know why you would be. So that's what's so shocking, that the fact that this guy got a signature shoe.
Here it is. I got you.
You got it?
Yep.
Show it. Bad radio. I mean, it's a horrible shoe. This looks like a Klay Thompson.
Looks worse than Klay Thompson, but
You think so?
Yeah.
What's the brand?
It's called Rigor.
What the crap is that?
I've never heard
Where
of it.
the crap is that?
The Rigorer, RIGORER, AR1. Should have been like AR-15 or something. I guess that wouldn't have flown in this day and age.
We can't do that, Landon. John Morant would tell you can't do that 25 games.
I think John Morant would tell you he could.
Quarterback that called him out and then she got arrested for possession of firearms at an airport. Did you not see that?
No.
No? Oh.
What's his name?
He was like a 4th-round pick last year, 2022. Cornerback for the Patriots.
He's
called out Ja on Twitter saying, basically, put your guns down and get yourself, around good people. Dude went to court today on charges of getting caught with guns in the airport.
His name is Jack Jones.
There you go, Jack Jones.
Wow.
Not enough people are talking about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's incredible. Wow, what a boneheaded moment. Did you see John Morant's friends are trying to say that was just a lighter that looked like a gun? Love that one. that might be even.
Or they try to convince it like it's like an airsoft gun. Said he went on Instagram Live with an airsoft gun or something, saying it wasn't a real gun.
Yeah, somebody told me, I didn't see it but somebody was saying that it was a lighter, that like one of those toy lighters that looks like a gun. So like when you pull the trigger, the lighter like flicks on. But that seemed like that's even dumber. I think you should be suspended 25 games if you have a lighter that looks like a gun. That sounds stupid to me. What you got? Oh, dude, my goodness.
This Jack Jones
thing is Hey, Hayes.
Oh my gosh. What the?
Look who liked it. Look who liked it.
The freaking problem. He has to like it. He works there. He has to like it.
That's fair.
These are incredible. Oh my gosh. There's not a more perfect shoe on the market.
What shoe are you talking about, Landon?
Perfect. This is the perfect time for me to.
There goes Hayes. Landon, you're up. What shoe are you talking about?
This is the Salomon XT Salomon XT6 Mindful Moth and Vanilla. Oh, beautiful. $200 retail. It's got
That's way too much for a Salomon shoe.
Right
$200?
Yeah, because it's worth it all. That's
No.
That colorway is so fresh.
Okay, cool. So I'm done, I guess. Or do this.
All right. Well, I think we're done, Hayes.
Oh, you're done? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Back to the regular scheduled programming.
Rude.
Nobody gives a crap about Solomon or the Solomon Skinny. Do you still own a pair? Or do you have a pair of these still at this point? Exactly. The silence says everything. It's just for spite. It's just to troll me and bother me. So put your money where your mouth is.
Anyways, yeah, we'll give Jack Jones our Urban Meyer Loser of the Week. Speaking of Urban Meyer, he hasn't been in the news lately. That's good for him. Lately, as in like a couple months, I think. I think he's coming out with a documentary or something. I think I saw that. That'll be interesting. But you got something, Hayes?
I feel like there's a bigger loser of the week, right? Surely. I mean, Trump's in hot water. Hunter Biden is finally in hot water. There's a lot of stuff that's losers of the week, I would say.
Okay. I think in the sports/sneakers field.
Okay, got it. Now
to me,
got it.
Well, I guess last week we didn't officially say Kyrie was loser of the week, but I feel like Kyrie would be one of my nominees for loser of, we'll say last week then, because the whole Anta thing.
What happened? Did I miss something?
Kyrie and Anta are a thing. Yeah. Anta is one of like 23 companies that was on the list of human rights abusers because they're like practices in China. This was like last year they were on that list. So yeah, it makes perfect sense that Kyrie would abandon all his previous human rights stuff and.
But is that the only company that would take him?
Could be. Probably not. I think
beggars can't be choosers. Is he squarely a beggar right now?
I feel like there was others that would have.
Under Armour?
I don't know. Why would you?
They
just
need
have
him?
such a low perception of Under Armour that like that would not even.
Oh, but you have a high perception of Anta?
If you're talking basketball shoes, like okay, Under Armour has Steph Curry. Nobody else is buying an Under Armour shoe if it's not Steph Curry. Even if it's Kyrie, nobody's buying that.
You don't think it helps the brand at all?
I think Puma would have been a perfect match. Now, I don't think Puma, being a German company like Adidas, would have gone after him after the Jewish stuff.
He hates Jews, but here we go again.
It's just perception is reality, Hayes.
Right. The court of public opinion.
Right. But yeah, the Anta stuff is just very interesting. So yeah, I think in terms of sports sneakers realm, this what did I say his name? Jack Jones? Yeah, he could win it. Also, Urban Meyer does have a documentary coming out soon. So apparently it's very good. It's a very good documentary because Urban did it.
You could say Supreme was a big loser too, because I saw an article while I was on vacation that whenever the parent company bought Supreme, they bought it for $2 billion, I want to say, and it's lost $258 million since they bought it. And so Supreme is squarely doing this, and if you've paid attention to any of the releases this season, it's just trash. So that could be a loser.
Wow. That sucks for that company that bought them for how much you say?
I think it was $2 billion, right?
$2 billion. There are most sports franchises are not worth $2 billion.
For different topic, but Pharrell was he had his first Louis
already had that?
Vuitton. It was today,
Okay.
right? Landon, do you know this?
Hold up. He didn't, because he doesn't do anything, right? It's just a made-up title.
I didn't say that.
So what you mean to say was it was
Touche.
just Louis Vuitton had something today.
Louis Vuitton had something today that was important.
Okay, that's cool.
Landon, did you watch or look at anything surrounding his debut fashion show or whatever they call it?
I did not.
Yeah, because it's pointless.
It's pointless. I didn't watch either. Nor should you.
I stand
Nobody
by
should
my
spend their
words.
time.
I stand by it. Stand by it all. It's good for him. I'm not saying it's not. It's very impressive that he has that platform. I'm just saying for Louis Vuitton as a brand, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a title.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're 51 minutes in, and we're leaning towards a snooze fest towards the end of this. So
hold up.
Any
I got a
word.
loser of the week. Freaking Travis Scott and those tennis, whatever you want to call them,
Mac attacks.
retros. So bad.
Really?
So bad. Yes. No quicker way to whitewash your public image than to endorse a country club sport. Are you kidding me? Travis Scott's never played tennis in his life.
Have you seen him shoot a basketball? It's horrible. So he also has basketball shoes. So if that's the standard, then everybody is screwed.
Well, the man still got blood on his hands that he's not accounted for. So
There's the truth.
I've seen him on the golf course, so he does play golf.
He's got that Barkley stroke, right?
I have no idea.
Got that codeine stroke.
Yeah, I will say, aside from your outrage of just the going for a tennis shoe in general, I'm kind of over the backward swoosh thing. They didn't do anything with that shoe, other than I don't know if they're going to release that Mac Attack with a backward swoosh. It looks like they're just releasing all the regular Mac Attacks, but if they do,
can we agree that that's a dope shoe though? Like the Mac Attack,
the shoe itself is dope.
Shoe.
The backward swoosh with it,
no,
not
Landon.
dope.
no, the
Mac
Mac
Attack
Attack
is sick.
Garbage. It is.
I
so
kind of like
bad.
it.
I like
The
it.
silhouette is not
2 out of 3.
revolutionary at all.
2 thumbs up. A third.
Have
is
you
just
seen
unreasonable.
the pictures going around that MJ wore those in a game? Not an NBA game, I don't think, but he wore them for something in a basketball game. Thought that was kind of dope.
As well as the UNC low 2s that are coming out in a charity game or whatever.
Yeah, UNC. Yeah, a lot of people thought that was photoshopped because he was in a UNC jersey. And they were like, didn't do their research on what the game was. It was an alumni game or something. UNC alumni game.
Year.
And so everybody thought that they were like, well, that's obviously fake and photoshopped because he's wearing 2s with the UNC jersey. And he looks young, obviously, because it's only his second year in the league. But it's like, come on, people. They do this stuff all the time.
Come on, people. I still
All
haven't
right.
watched the Air movie. Have either of y'all?
I have not.
Yes,
That's embarrassing.
we've talked. This is
And-
like the third time we've talked about it. It's incredible. You need to watch it. It's free on Amazon Prime.
I'll
video.
go watch it tomorrow. Not tonight. It's late.
I don't know when I'll watch it, but I will at some point. All right. Well, let's call it 6 minutes early. We'll give you 6 minutes of your life back.
It's late.
No,
It's
I got
late.
stuff I can talk about. Let me go off.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, Landon. Take it away.
Let's talk about the
It's-
broken healthcare system in this country. Let's talk about how I potentially destroyed my hand and 3 weeks later still have no results or any kind of guidance on what I should do. Let's talk
Show
about
it.
that.
Show us your hand.
I mean, I still
Are
have
you
this.
still playing basketball tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna play basketball because I don't care.
Because he's a grown ass.
I got nothing. I got nothing to lose at this point. Docs tell me I don't have a
Because he's a
Whatever.
Listen to this.
A ligament left in my
He's
thumb when I have to
tough.
lose.
And being a man in the United States of America, you got to be tough.
Gotta be dumb. Gotta be tough.
You got to be dumb. You're gonna be stupid. Don't do it by yourself.
That's
all right. Okay. All right. If you're listening to this and you're free tomorrow at 8 p.m., come by Lipscomb. We need, I think, 2 or 3 more people to get a run in for basketball. So hit Landon up or myself. We're trying to get Hayes to come over there too.
50-50.
All right. And with that, Hayes, what did you learn today?
Oh man, I learned that when I'm not on here, I really genuinely miss you guys now. Like it's enough of a habit, not enough. Like this is a rhythm of my week where I really enjoy this, and I miss it when I'm not fully involved. I feel like I just didn't want to. I wanted to be just able to see you guys last week, and so I know that was really short time that I was on. That's what I learned.
Landon, what did you learn this week?
I got nothing. I learned nothing this week.
Well, maybe next week. We'll get them next week, Landon. It's all right. Did anybody make it to? This just popped into my head. Music City Vintage did a movie night. Anybody make it to that? Landon? No.
I was out of town.
I saw it. Looked dope. Great use of the space.
It did look really cool.
Proud of them. Always doing inventive stuff to engage the culture, build community. That's why I respect them. Rooted where you at, Crickets.
Ooh. Dang. Shots fired. We should work on Music City Vintage. Work on something with them.
We should have a concert in my backyard with Music City Vintage.
That'd be pretty dope.
It's not a bad idea.
Some sort of concert. We could definitely figure something out.
My backyard has a culture.
You know, it does. Speaking of like Nashville local rappers, this guy was in the Titans schedule release video, but you coached Starlito's cousin in basketball. He was on our championship basketball team when I was in high school.
Who?
Rodney?
Rodney is his cousin?
Is Lito's cousin.
I didn't know that.
When he was like I guess he was already out of Hume Fogg, but we were like sophomores in high school. So 2008, 2009, Rodney was passing out his mixtapes. Yeah, I have a Starlito mixtape in the sleeve. It's not like it's just like a burned CD. I gotta find it. It's got to be somewhere at my parents' house.
Would love it.
It is dope.
Where's Rodney at?
I haven't talked to him in a long time, man. I think I caught up to him. I've got half the number of kids he does, but he had them. They're probably 10 years old now. But yeah. Anyways, so maybe we'll get Lito out there. That might overrun your backyard, though. I don't know if that's the vibe you're going for.
I'm not. I'm going for about 50 max.
Okay.
Intimate. Yeah.
50 max. I gotcha. All right. Well, with that, thank you for listening to episode 121 of the Still Drippin' Happy Hour. This has been a long one for us, but a good one. It was a classic. I liked the storytelling. Like I said last week, I think, Hayes, you're muted, bud. I think the storytelling is my favorite part. So anytime we get a large portion of storytelling and a small portion of sneaker news, I thoroughly enjoy it. I don't know about any of our listeners because they don't really give us feedback. But they still listen. They still listen. So shout out to them.
I need to know the data. What are we? Who are our listeners? How many listeners are we getting?
How many people have we had that listen from Denmark?
I think we're still on about 40 an episode. Like that's pretty consistent over every episode.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Are they listening all the way through, or just like clicking on it and be like, "Oh, this wasn't what I thought it was"?
So they're downloading for sure on Podbean.
Wild.
On Podbean.
Well, no. That's where I get
That's the data.
The data from. It's mostly on iTunes. I mean, like you would think, but Spotify, iTunes. Some on YouTube. YouTube isn't a ton.
YouTube should be way more. This is the best way to do this.
YouTube, I think we get more when we have guests on, which makes sense, right? But yeah, I mean, we get. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Like the Matt Clark episode was decent on YouTube. Let's see who else.
That was a really fun.
Gonna make me log into Podbean and figure out some data.
Matt Clark really wants to do a live podcast with us.
Let's do it.
Drip and Bourbon. Like they really want to do let's get together.
Okay. Well, before the summer's over, let's get together. We'll go
in the pop-up camper.
I'll smoke my first cigar and we can go. I was gonna say we can go to my uncle's cigar bar. He's had podcasts there before, so
I am off quite a bit in July. I'm off work, so July would be a great time for this.
Okay. All right, I'm logging into Podbean Land, and I know we're going over, but
we went over.
I need give me the analytics.
All right, I'll tell you our most recent foreign country.
Dude, speaking of, I got merch on the. I'm kidding. That's not true. I got nothing. I'm
Thanks
a year
for not lying.
overdue.
Year or years overdue, either one.
A year, just probably 1 year.
I think you're about 100 episodes.
Oh,
and that would be
you're 100 episodes.
2 years.
Shut up. Ugh.
I can't even get.
Have we been doing this for 2 years? 120.
So.
Oh my gosh!
I could have done so much more with my life.
Landon, what's your next trip? Why are you pulling this up? Where are you going next? Are you going this weekend?
Trying to go to Henry Court next week before we go to the beach to St. Simon's.
Yes, heck yeah. Is it tough to convince your wife to want to do this, or she like loves it?
She's the reason we bought it.
That's a big win.
Very nice
for you. Are you taking the camper to St. Simon's?
Nah.
Dude, that'd be so sick to go to
that would be dope.
East Beach.
All
right, Landon, I'm trying to get our total number.
A total number of listens to the podcast?
Yeah, we're at least 40 an episode. Total.
That's wild.
Wow. Recently, in the last 20 days, this month, we've got 7 downloads from Germany. The Germans, eh?
Yeah.
1 from Canada, 1 from the UK. Woo! That's in the last 20 days.
Now.
20 days.
Who is listening to this?
Crazy.
Who keeps listening to this? Why are you listening to this?
And in May, in the last 2 months, we've had 10 downloads from Germany. That's more than we've put out episodes in the last 2 months.
I did not filter that information through my body.
That was just a pure thought like that water. Unfiltered.
Crystal clear. All right. Well, yeah. France, Russia, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australia.
Mason, cut all of this out.
I can't cut it.
Yes, you can't. You have to. We can't upload that.
Right,
At least the video. The video won't be uploaded, will it?
Cut this off of YouTube.
All right,
yeah,
we'll cut it.
You can cut it.
I'll try.
This is terrible podcasting, anyways.
Yeah.
This is very
all right. And with that, we love you all. We'll see you next week.
Landon, I'm sorry.